Hello, let me give you a demo of the Python project that I developed as a part of CS50 Python course. The name of the project that I developed is TidyBit. It's a simple file organizer tool. Okay, let me run this tool and show you how it looks. Okay, so this is how it looks. It's a simple and easy to use tool. Okay, this tool can be used to organize files in folders. Okay, there might be some folders and there are files that are unorganized. They will get piled up with time. So to organize those files, I developed this tool. It's a easy to use simple tool. Let me explain or give you a demo on how this tool works. On my desktop, I have two folders named source and target. So to give this demo, I created these folders. If I open this source folder, we have different files here: a Word document, a text document, and a Python file named as code, an Excel file, a photo, a compressed archive, test.zip. And here you can see I intentionally created a file named unknownfile.abcd. Okay, so this is the ABCD file. So the extension here is .abcd. So it is an unknown file to the program. So to show you the capability, what the program will, or how this program handles such files, I created this one. And there is an empty folder named media. So let me open this. So this folder is empty. Okay, so this is the source folder that I created, and the target folder is empty folder. So what my intention is I will select the source folder and the target folder in my program, and it will organize the files in the source folder and move them to the target folder. Okay, first let me select the source path here on my desktop. It's a source folder. Okay, I selected it. Similarly, the target path also should be selected in case sometimes accidentally the folder might not exist, or it may get corrupted, or it is not accessible. In those cases, what will happen is if I clicked on start here, it will give a warning message informing that both source and target folder paths should be selected. Okay, so let me also select the target path here. Okay, I selected that. Now here in the middle section, it is the log box. It will display all the important information here. So it is showing the source folder directory and the target folder directory here. And the button here is start. So once I click on start, it will start the program from here onwards. And the functionality is in 4 steps. So once I click on start, what it will do is it will verify whether both this source folder path and the target folder path exist or not. Okay, let me click on the start. So now it has validated the paths. Source and target files are validated and ready to fetch files. Sometimes what might happen is the path might not exist, or there may be some problems with the path. So that's why the program will check whether the paths are valid or not. This is the first step. The validation is the first step. Now the validation is succeeded, so it goes to the next step, ready to fetch files. The button now changed from start to fetch files. Okay, let me open the source folder. So here we have different types of folders, a total of 8 files. If I click on the fetch files, it will get all those file names and display that information in the log box. Okay, I clicked on the fetch files. In the log box, it shows fetching files from the source directory and the name of the files, file number and the name of the file. It clearly displays here. And this step is now completed successfully, and the button now changed from fetch files to organize files. Now the program is ready to organize files. Okay, how this functions how this program organize files is that every file here have an extension. For example, if you check the text document will have .txt, and the Python code file has .py extension, Excel has .xlsx. Similarly for photos, JPG, for zip folders, .zip, and for Word document it's a .docx. So all the files that we generally use have this extension at the end of their name generally. So this program will find the extension, and based on that extension it will find the type of the file and assign a category to the file name based on the extension. For example, here we have .txt, abc.txt, it's a text document file. And we have another file called word.docx, it's a Microsoft Word document file. Both those files are document files. So based on the extension, it will identify both those files as document files. And for photos or image files, it will identify them as image files. So similarly, this program will identify photos, images, documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and system files such as .exe, .dll, and most of the files that we use daily, it will identify those files. If there are unidentified, unknown or a new file with an unknown extension such as .abcd, I intentionally created here unknown file .abcd. If the program cannot identify a file based on its extension, what it will do is it will assign a category called others to those files. Okay, so once I click on this organize files, it will display all this information here in the log box. So I clicked on it, so it is displaying here the category of the file, so and the count, the number of files present in this category: images, folders, documents, archives, code, and spreadsheet. So it will cleanly display all the information here. Now the program is ready to move files. The button also changed from organize files to move files. Once I click on this move files, what will happen is it will create a new folder names or directories in the target folder path, and the name of those folders are the categories here that are displayed here. Here the categories are images, folder, documents. These are the types of files that it identified, and these are the names, folder names that will be created in the target directory. Before I click on this move files, let me show the target directory. It is empty now. Let me place this side by side, and also the source directory here. Okay, on my left I have the source directory, and on my right I have the target directory. And let me open the program. Yeah, now you can see both the source and target directory and also the program. Once I click on the move files, you can clearly see the files on my left will be moved to the right into the folders that are created in the target directory. Okay, I clicked on it. You can see here the message box shows files are organized and moved to target folder. Okay, you can see that a new folders are created in the target directory, and the files from the source directory are moved to the target. And in the program, it shows in the log box that it skipped moving the folder named media. So this program will only organize and move files, not folders. So that's why it will skip if there are any folders present in the source path. It will skip those files and display that information here. So if we check on it in the archives, there is a zip file. In the code, there is a empty Python file. In documents, we can see a text document and a Word document. Similarly for images, and for others, for unknown file types, the program will create a new directory named others, and it will move those unidentified files to this others folder and spreadsheet. So this is how this program will work. Thank you.